Romell Young, known professionally as Dr. Dre, is an American record producer, rapper, record executive, and actor. He is the founder and CEO of Aftermath Entertainment and Beats Electronics and co-founder of Death Row Records. Dre began his career as a member of the World Class Wreckin Cru in 1984 and later found fame with the gangsta rap group N.W.A. The group popularized explicit lyrics in hip-hop to detail the violence of street life. During the early 1990s, Dre was credited as a key figure in the crafting and popularization of West Coast G-Funk, a subgenre of hip-hop characterized by a synthesizer foundation and slow, heavy production. Romell Young was born on February 18, 1965 in Compton, California, to Theodore and Verna Young. He attended Vanguard Junior High School in Compton, but moved to Roosevelt Junior High School due to gang violence. The family moved frequently and lived in various neighborhoods. Dre attended Centennial High School but transferred to Fremont High School due to poor grades. He attempted an apprenticeship program but was ineligible. Dre's frequent absences from school threatened his position as a diver on the swim team. After high school, he attended Chester Adult School and later relocated to his father's and grandparents' residences. Dr. Dre is a multi-talented musician and songwriter. He has a successful career. With 3 daughters and a son named Romell Young Jr., he was shot 4 times in his leg in 1992 after a verbal dispute with his engineer. In 1996, he married Nicole Threat and had 2 children. Dre earned a net worth of $270 million in 2012 and $11.4 million in 2004. Forbes estimated his net worth at $270 million in 2012, with Beats being the world's richest musical performer of 2015. In 2014, he purchased a $40 million home in Los Angeles. In January 2021, Dre suffered a brain aneurysm and was admitted to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center's ICU. He was released in February and later revealed that he suffered 3 strokes during his hospitalization. In December 2021, he finalized his divorce from Nicole Threat for $100 million of his estate. Dre is a fan of both the Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Lakers. Dr. Dre, inspired by Grandmaster Flash's song, The Adventures of Grandmaster Flash on the Wheels of Steel, attended Eve's After Dark Club and became a DJ under the name Dr. J. He later joined the musical group World Class Wreckin Cru, which released its debut album in 1985. The group became stars in the electro-hop scene of early mid-1980s West Coast hip-hop. Dr. Dre's first hit, Surgery, featured him on the turntable, selling 50,000 copies in the Compton area. Dr. Dre, a renowned hip-hop artist, collaborated with rapper Ice Cube to record songs for Ruthless Records, a hip-hop label run by local rapper Eazy-E. N.W.A. and Ice-T are credited as seminal artists of the gangsta rap genre, focusing on gritty depictions of urban crime and gang lifestyle. After Ice Cube left N.W.A. in 1989, Dr. Dre produced and performed for much of the group's second album Eiffel Vorsagen. From 1991 to 1996, Dre left the group under the advice of friend and N.W.A. lyricist, the DC, and his bodyguard, Suge Knight. Knight, a notorious strongman and intimidator, helped release Young from his contract and founded Death Row Records. Dr. Dre's debut solo album, The Chronic, became a cultural phenomenon, dominating hip-hop music for the early 1990s. In 1995, Death Row Records signed rapper Tupac and began positioning him as their major star. However, in March 1996, Young left the label amidst a contract dispute and growing concerns that label boss Suge Knight was corrupt, financially dishonest, and out of control. Later that year, he formed his own label, Aftermath Entertainment, under the distribution label for Death Row Records, Interscope Records. Dr. Dre also appeared on the single No Diggity by R&B group Blackstreet in 1996, which was a sales success and later won the award for Best R&B Vocal by a Duo or Group at the 1997 Grammy Awards. Dr. Dre's 1996 to 2000 career began with The Chronic 2000, a solo album. He produced Aftermath's The Album, First Round Knockout, and the Slim Shady LP. His 2001 album, Return to Gangsta Rap, charted at number 2 and was certified 6 times platinum. The album included hit singles Still Dre and Forgot About Dre. Dr. Dre, a renowned producer and DJ, began producing songs and albums for other artists after 2001's success. He co-produced Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP Mary J., Blige's Family Affair, and Bilal's Fastlane. In 2002, he signed rapper 50 Cent to Aftermath, where he served as executive producer for his albums Get Rich or Die Tryin' and The Massacre. Dr. Dre worked on several albums, including Breakup to Makeup, Helta Skelta, and Chairman of the Board. His third studio album, Detox, was delayed due to producing other artists' work. Dr. Dre's instrumental album, The Planets, was in its early stages of production in 2010. He supported Eminem and performed on Jay-Z's Home and Home tour, performing hit songs like Still Dre and Nothing But a G-Tang. In 2011, Dre announced a hiatus from music after producing for Slim the Mobster and Kendrick Lamar. He headlined the final nights of the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival in 2012. In 2014, Marsha Ambrosius announced she had been working on Detox, but the album was known under another title. Detox had limited material and release dates, but several musicians speculated that the album would never be released due to Dre's business and entrepreneurial ventures. In 2015, Dre announced his final album, Compton, inspired by the N.W.A. biopic, Straight Outta Compton. He revealed that he had 20 to 40 tracks for Detox, but did not release it due to social anxiety. Apple announced in 2016 that it would create its first original scripted television series, Vital Signs, based on Dre's life. Dr. Dre, the executive producer of Eminem's 2020 album, Music to Be Murdered By, produced 4 songs and appeared on the song Guns Blazing. In 2021, he performed at the Super Bowl 56 halftime show alongside Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Mary J., Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. In December 2021, Dre featured in an update for Grand Theft Auto Online, which included his previously unreleased tracks. In 2022, Dre collaborated with Marsha Ambrosius on Casablanca and Mary J. Blige on an upcoming album. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre are recording their new album, Missionary. In 2022, Dr. Dre was announced to compose the original score for the animated series, Death for Hire, The Origin of Take City. Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine donated a $70 million endowment to the University of Southern California in 2013, creating the USC Jimmy Iovine and N.W.A. Young Academy for Arts, Technology, and the Business of Innovation. In 2017, Dr. Dre committed $10 million to constructing a performing arts center for Compton High School, expected to open in 2020. Dr. Dre is renowned for his evolving production style, reshaping elements from his early music. His music began as an electro-hop style, influenced by early hip-hop groups like the Beastie Boys and Houdini. Dre collaborated with musicians and sound engineers at Ruthless Records. After leaving Ruthless, he formed Death Row Records in 1991 and released The Chronic in 1992, influencing popular music beyond the West Coast. In 1994, he pushed G-Funk boundaries into a darker sound, contributing to horrorcore. In the mid-2000s, he adopted a more soulful production style.